my Minecraft world, I've died a lot to the end, and you're probably wondering, why am I just digging a hole here? Well, because I kind of wanted to do something. I needed to start grinding quick, and here's the thing. The thing is that after dying to the end a ton, I'm kind of gonna need a lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. So you're probably wondering, what am I doing here? Well, I'm doing a creeper farm.
Border like this. Repeat this process on the.
You probably might hear a video in the background, and that's just me. That's me listening to a creeper farm tutorial. Yep, perfect. That's how it's supposed to look.
Border like this. Repeat this process on the other side of the farm with the. Mentions on screen making.
So I accidentally built an extra block out.
The wall 2 blocks high. Now place carpets like.
Well, after doing the model, I kind of done this. So you guys can see here. There's some adjustments I gotta make. That has to be a block wider. Okay, perfect. Now I do know you're gonna need a lot of trap doors, and you need to use trap doors and slabs for the roof. So yeah, the creeper farm would be an extremely valuable asset because I needed really good stuff. And y'all know I used to be in diamond armor until I died on the Mason X Gaming SMP. After dying on the SMP, I didn't really have much. So really, most of the times I died were to the void. And you're probably wondering how did I die to the void? Well, that was because I was in the end, which the void is practically everywhere. So, how am I going to be able to survive? After doing this, this was supposed to be about 2 blocks high. This is 2 blocks high. You guys can see that here. I then decided to go back and do something. I went over to my little tunnel here that I have. You're probably wondering, why am I jumping so... Well, that's because I have a trick I know of. After that,
Here's how you can make a creeper farm in your Minecraft world. First, you'll need to find a large flat area to build it on. Next, you'll need to have the following materials and tools. Start by digging a 3x2 area like so, with 4 blocks on both sides, building the border like this. Repeat this process on the other side of the farm with the dimensions on screen, making the wall 2 blocks high. Now place carpets like this to prevent.
Yeah. So I gotta do 2 blocks high. And eventually, after doing that, I decided to eventually leave my cobblestone mine and go to my creeper farm to start. Now, my creeper farm was actually inside of my house. It would be in a specific part of my house, and I would go to my room to allow the creepers to spawn. Now, I built this out of cobblestone. The tutorial uses polished deep slate. I don't actually know if you're supposed to use polished deep slate. Are you? I don't necessarily know. But chill. And polished deep slate, it's going to be a whole lot harder to get. It's not hard because I have a deep slate cave right next to me. But after doing that, I decided to go back to the tutorial.
Here's how you can make a creeper farm in your Minecraft world.
Bro. Hold up. I just decided to clear out the grass so it can be flat.
First, you'll need to find a large flat area to build it on. Next, you'll need to have the following materials and tools. Start by digging a 3x2 area like so, with 4 blocks on both sides, building the border like this. Repeat this process on the other side of the farm with the dimensions on screen, making the wall 2 blocks high. Now place carpets like this to prevent spiders from spawning in the farm. Go back to the middle of the.
So, I gotta get carpets. Oh my, this is gonna be hard. But I actually can get carpets pretty easily. It's not actually going to be hard. As you guys saw in my chopping down an ancient city video, I got a ton of wool from that ancient city. So I'll be able to use all that wool for carpets. It's not necessarily. We just gotta stop spiders from spawning. After getting the wool, I decided to go to my crafting table and start making the carpets. Necessarily, I'll just need enough, and I also had to figure out, and I made enough carpet. Do I necessarily need to take that entrance? So after doing the creeper farm, I eventually had it like this. Here's the farm. And I eventually decided to do something where
Now place carpets like.
each carpet kind of has to be. Carpets. Yes, this tutorial is over a year ago. Oh, I kind of placed it wrong place. So after doing that, I eventually decided to do this. So you can see the carpets kind of doing something. However, I also decided to get a piece of dirt just so the creepers. Now, I will actually have to use one of my cats as a volunteer. Um, that's not going to be a problem though, because I have plenty of cats. Plenty of them. Oh yeah, I have plenty of cats. So eventually placing. Oh my bro. After doing that, I eventually went back to the tutorial to go to the carpets part and see what else you had to do. The only reason why I'm using a tutorial.
Here's how you can make a creeper farm in your Minecraft world. First, you'll need to find a large flat area to build it on. Next, you'll need to have the following materials and tools. Start by digging a 3x2 area like so, with 4 blocks on both sides, building the border like this. Repeat this process on the other side of the farm with the dimensions on screen, making the wall 2 blocks high. Now place carpets like this to prevent spiders from spawning in the farm. Go back to the middle of the farm and place trapdoors, and now you'll need to cover the entire.
So we gotta go to the middle of the farm, place trapdoors, and then we gotta cover the whole roof and cover the whole roof in trapdoors. This is gonna be a lot of wood. I'm gonna be using a lot of wood. So I decided to go to this taiga biome over here to go get some wood, of course. Where else would I be going to get the wood? And yes, I'm actually gonna use spruce because it looks nice. Even though we beat the game, we still have a lot to go. Oh my god, why did I not chop down the freaking large ferns? Also, yes, I am going to be watching a little bit of election votes tonight. So, the Mason X Gaming channel will kinda, yeah. So after making about 2 stacks of wood, I eventually decided to go all the way to my crafting table. Now, yes, I will be turning this on easy mode, and the shulkers will get annoying. They're going to be very annoying in this. After getting my crafting table, I eventually decided to start preparing. Doing the carpets, I eventually knew about the trapdoors part, but I would first have to know. Because, yeah, you guys aren't seeing the video, so I'm gonna have to do this.
Here's spawning in the farm. Go back to the middle of the farm and place trapdoors. And now.
So we have to go to the middle, place trapdoors. What I want to do is here's the middle. You can see this here. See that? I'm also gonna need water buckets. So I can do a lot. Building up this farm was gonna be really useful because I need tons of creepers for fireworks and for my elytra.
And now you'll need to cover the entire farm with trap.
So after that, I would have to cover the whole farm in trapdoors. That's a lot. The whole farm. After doing that, I eventually started placing trapdoors around on the farm. However, there was a problem. Getting all those trapdoors in the places I would need them at. Yes, I can place trapdoors on. I never knew you could do that with trapdoors. Yeah, I should have got more wood. Eventually going to go get more wood. This creeper farm, I actually decided to say, why not? Because can I not use my elytra after all? It is a elytra, and even though I'm running low on fireworks, no damage. Okay, now let me put my chest plate back on. After chopping down some stuff, I eventually decided to start chopping down trees. So after doing that, I knew it would be a little hard to move, especially because I'm in this little snowy area. Snow is going to be at the check a lot because this isn't my problem that snow is in the snowy taiga. It's the snowy taiga's problem. So after they're making 2 entire stacks of freaking wood, 2 entire stacks, like almost 2 entire stacks, I was gonna need just one more piece of wood to make 2 full stacks. So eventually did just that. I also will have my elytra here, and I will actually have to take off lighting. Dang! It always sometimes just loves to stop midair, bro. Nah, when you be using them elytras, they sometimes just love to stop mid-air. After that, I was eventually able to make 42 trapdoors. So eventually doing trapdoors was a little hard. Because I had to get out the farm and they're covering it in trapdoors. So eventually, I'm sorry, Dirt. I'm gonna have to let you guys despawn. So after that, I covered half of the farm. I needed to cover another half. And also, guys, I will be BRB. I am back. So, a little short break. And eventually I decided to go back to get more wood. This is a year ago, so this might work. This ain't too old. I needed a lot of wood in order to keep doing this farm. So, yeah. Oh, I don't need oak. I want to use spruce. Spruce actually looks nice. Oak looks a lot more dog water. After doing this was a lot of work, and eventually I had made a whole lot more stacks of wood. This amount of wood should be able to help with the whole farm. And I'm gonna head to sleep. Not IRL, but like just heading to sleep in Minecraft. Even though I hadn't had netherite armor yet, it was still required because I would have that on my bucket list. I also still owe my friend his netherite pickaxe, but he loves to take all the smithing templates and die with them. Yes, Andy, I am talking to you. After heading in, you're being serious, bro? All that wood for 46 trap doors. After doing the trap doors, this was a pretty long process of just trap doors. That's all I'm placing here. Then I have to place slabs for the roof. Who do you think is going to win the election? I don't necessarily know who's going to win election, but like when it comes to election, it's serious. I did vote for KH, aka Kamala Harris, but like, shoot. That's why I went downstairs. That's why I went downstairs or went BRB to go and check the election. But shoot, who knows? Who knows what the outcome's going to be in this election? It's different in all elections. Not all elections have the biggest outcome. Like if someone's going to win, someone wins. Am I right or wrong? I barely need any trapdoors. All I need is just like a couple trapdoors, bro. I just need... All I need is just enough trapdoors to at least... And yes, it's peaceful mode. That's why the llama wasn't spinning at me. It's peaceful mode for now, so the creepers don't just blow up in the farm. And I will use 2 of my cats for the job. I'm sorry, cats, but I'm gonna have to use you 2. 2 of them. I have a ton of cats, and I have an ocean right next to me. So I could just start breeding them and get a whole lot more cats. Shoot. Yeah. So after doing that, I've eventually, yeah. Bro, what am I... Nah, I ain't gonna mess with the large ferns. I want those large ferns. What do y'all think should be added to Minecraft? Because I'm gonna be doing a new series soon called the Custom Version of Minecraft series, where me and my friend just simply, well, my friend will loot structures I'll make and stuff like that. It's gonna be new on the Mason X Gaming channel. You guys might see it this week, about Wednesday or Thursday. That's when I'll showcase it. So after getting a whole lot more wood, I wanted to get as much wood as possible because I really just needed a whole lot more wood. Yes, I was able to make 2 almost entire stacks, 2.5 stacks. However, necessarily, I was only using these trapdoors because they just look good. Like, is it just me or does spruce look really good? Like, for its wood design. Like, it looks good. The trapdoors look good. The planks look good. Who plays this netherrack here? I actually don't know. And I might actually head to a Badlands biome or try to find one. I'd really need a Badlands biome. Like a literal one. Not just a miniature one in a desert. After all the trapdoors were done, I finally have done all the trapdoors. I decided to go back to the tutorial to check out the slabs part. We'll need a couple hoppers too. But I'll do that in the next part because I don't have... Oh my god, I just got a perfect idea.
Have you ever wondered if you were a moron? Because
What the shit?
Here's how you can make a creeper farm in your Minecraft world. First, you'll need to find a
Bro,
large
ain't
flat
no
area.
way Camman18 just said that, bro. Y'all heard Camman18, bro. Imagine, bro.
To build it on. Next, you'll need to have the following materials and tools. Start by digging a 3x2 area like...
But I actually could do something with my my Palin trading farm that I was building. In one of my episodes, I made a almost an hour long on my piglin trading farm that I was trying to do. I never actually went back to it. So I decided to do something. I went back to the nether. And, oh dang, I accidentally went to the wrong one. I decided to do it. Going to go get 2 hoppers that I desperately needed. These 2 hoppers wouldn't be needed for the creeper farm. And for a reason. So I decided to go all the way to the bottom of the creeper farm to go and get the... Where the heck is the hoppers? That's one hopper. Didn't I make 2 cells for 2 piglins? Oh, one of them doesn't have a hopper. Dang it. Even though one hopper was still more useful than nothing, and so I decided to go back to the overworld. Even though I don't have 2 hoppers, it's still one of the ingredients I needed for this farm. And this would be really useful. So I decided to go and check in my chest to see if I had a extra spare hopper. But why would I just have a hopper laying in a chest? I'm not the guy who just puts hoppers in chests. So, in the next part, I'm gonna have to make a hopper. However, I don't have the resources for it because my iron is gone. So, I'm gonna have to use just one hopper for now. But I actually need 2 if I want to make it faster. However, we'll only be able to make it 1 for now.
Start by digging a 3x2 area like
Okay,
so,
we
with
already
4
know
blocks
all
on both
this.
sides, building the border like to cover the entire farm with trapdoors and slabs on the roof to prevent zombies and skeletons from.
So eventually, we're gonna have to get back on the roof. And instead, I need to do something else. I'm gonna have to place slabs. So I actually decided to place slabs on the roof and began placing the slabs. I also didn't want to fall off the roof. Oh,
Here's how you can.
I accidentally scrolled. So eventually, doing some of the stuff. Is it just me, or why are you able to make so much slabs with just 3 pieces of that material that you need? I needed a little more slabs, and yeah, my mob farm isn't necessarily working, so I might look at a tutorial for that. But I eventually decided to go back to make sure that I had more slabs. I don't have any more slabs? You're serious right now? Oh, wait. All I need is just cobblestone. After heading to sleep, I eventually had to do a lot more stuff. So you see, I also had to make the creeper farm, but I also had to do something else. I had to make it so creepers were not just roaming in my house, bro. That is annoying. Because they keep blowing up my stuff, bro. They keep doing it. Nah, bro. If they keep doing it, I'm gonna have to give them the Mike Tyson special, bro. Why am I mining gravel? Nah, bro. Just dirt. Okay, just random dirt I stumble into. I will actually light up these tunnels, but that tunnel can be used for more of a mob farm. I mean, shoot, it's been a year of Minecraft updates, so I don't necessarily know if this is gonna work or not. So, quick break.
Did you know that the best way to farm XP in Minecraft is actually not through mob farms? In fact, it doesn't even come close. Most players would say that mob farms are by far the best way to farm XP since they provide a constant stream of mobs for you to kill. Or how about mining ores, which drops XP when you mine valuable resources like coal, diamonds, and quartz? Or even trading with villagers, which can give you XP as a reward for successful trades? Well, it's actually none of those. So then what is the best way to farm XP in the game? You'd be surprised to know that the best way to farm XP is actually through a furnace farm. You see, every time you smelt an item in a furnace, you gain a little amount of XP. But with the right setup, you can stockpile smelted items in the furnace to collect a massive amount of XP all at once. This method is easy to set up and provides a super reliable source of experience for enchanting and repairing items. Okay, well, maybe it's not easier to set up than a mob farm, but you definitely get what you put in. Did you know that the best way to farm XP in Minecraft is
So, eventually doing all the cobblestone slabs. This was gonna be a lot, but I was using blocks. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? So eventually, after deciding to do this, I eventually decided to do the farm. After redoing the farm, I didn't redo it, but I kind of was just building it. After continuously building the farm, I make sure to do a lot more stuff. And bro, I realized I was almost out of slabs. That was quick. I had a whole stack. A whole stack of slabs ran out. So eventually, after that, I had to go back to my mining tunnel in order to go get some slabs. Now, we are going to be getting this video concluded pretty soon since my friend joined, and I'm going to have to guide him here. And I don't want him to be on camera unless he appears in an episode. So we are going to be concluding this video soon. So let me just do some more parts of the farm. And I might make a part 2. I have 64 slabs. These better not run out in 2 seconds. So after doing that, I eventually decided to start building out this part of the farm. Now I'm simply using this because I just want to add more stuff to the farm. It's not necessarily a big deal. I'm just doing the rest of the slabs. Look at this. Right in here, boys. You see it. You see it. I am going to have this open so it can do a lot more stuff. And so the creepers can spawn. So eventually after that, I eventually had to do some more stuff.
The water ends. Place more water in. Now head back to the middle, digging 3 blocks down, placing.
Well, I don't necessarily have a water bucket, so I can't really do a lot without a bucket. And yeah, just because I don't have a bucket, yeah, I did make a trial farm, except that's not finished yet. That is just simply a farm that infinitely farms. And yeah, I really gotta make it so the XP can come out. So eventually after I knew I had no bucket. I just gotta make sure I have no bucket. Let's make sure we got no bucket. So
Water like so.
eventually after that, I just decided to go back to the middle because I will go and get that stuff in the next episode. Because yeah, me and my friend Andy will be grinding off camera, and we might show y'all some of our end trips. So I eventually decided to hit it here, open the middle, and eventually let's get digging.
And digging a tunnel until the water ends. Place 3 blocks down, placing water like so on both sides of the farm, pushing creepers to the middle. Now head back to the middle, digging 3 blocks down, placing water like so.
So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, so we just gotta keep digging this. So eventually after that, he decided to have a little miniature staircase heading to the top just so I can get out.
Oh, and digging a tunnel until the water ends.
I wish I had a water bucket so I can do this more right. But since I'm low on iron, you guys see my iron supply. So I can't necessarily tell if the water ends. So I'm kind of just going to leave it like that until I get a water bucket. But I think my friend can get me one. I don't know. But I'm going to be gone, you guys. And see you guys in the next episode. Because I'm going to have to get Hood here. Yes, this took 45 minutes apparently. Because I had to get a whole lot more resources for the creeper farm. So, see you guys. Bye. And yeah, this episode has been concluded. Subscribe to Masonix Gaming, share this video, like, and tell me what videos I should do next. Once the custom Minecraft series comes out, I think you guys will like it. So, bye.